The semester is drawing to a close, and for the Amarillo College Presidential Scholars, it's time to party. The end is in sight, and many of the scholars have just one thought.
I made it. I'm alive.
The past year has been a blur of activity.
I think it just went by too fast.
Team projects, community service, leadership activities, and travel have kept the scholars very busy.
I learned that I had to manage my time, and so I took up this daily planner where I had to write down every single thing I had to do, and if I didn't get it done. Another thing that took me by surprise was how many events there were within the Presidential Scholars Program.
The year's first big event was the fall trip to the Metroplex, where Professor Mark Morey led museum tours, and students attended a performance by the Fort Worth Symphony.
Well, we went to that symphony that was a tribute to Paul McCartney, and that previous year I had fallen in love with the Beatles, and so when I heard all those songs, my heart nearly went out of my chest.
I think a lot of us don't go to concerts like that or art museums just for fun, and it's a good way to force us out of our comfort zone.
Then it was back to campus, where students helped coordinate the Common Reader author visit, conducted live radio interviews, and learned some valuable lessons about teamwork and leadership.
Learn so much. You learn how to address people that are very important and speak in front of crowds that you otherwise couldn't have done.
There's so many opportunities to do community service or leadership opportunities here.
I've noticed that every time there's a group project of some kind, that I'm the one who's taking charge now. When before Scholars, I just kind of sat back, and if nobody else stepped up, then I would.
Just having those responsibility, like leadership roles, it's just practicing being a good leader. So the more you practice it, like the better you get at it. And I've had a lot of opportunity for that here.
Throughout the hard work, the scholars formed strong friendships.
You can really meet a lot of friends really quickly.
They feel like family to me. I'm going to want to keep track of them forever.
I feel like that these friendships aren't just for this year. It'll continue to happen throughout life and throughout college and as we grow.
We all bonded, we were all super close. I kind of did stir up some friendships in the scholars, and we all got really close, and it was easier to connect with each other.
Those friendships became even stronger when the group traveled to Lithuania and Poland, where they experienced new cultures, toured historical sites, and performed community service.
It changed me. I can't stop traveling now. I keep on planning to. It's another way of education, like I said, and I don't want to stop it. Just want to go and do more things.
Both those who traveled to Lithuania and Poland and those who went to Nepal and India the year before agree that travel is one of the most transformative aspects of the Scholar Program.
I mean, it's life-changing to get that different perspective and not be, in America and not be familiar with what's down the street or what the culture is like.
After the trip, the students returned to classes and dove into a major research project that for many culminated in a presentation at a university conference.
One of the most stressful things, I think, but rewarding, was the research paper that we did. And I think I learned a lot from the process of everything and how research works, and I think it's going to be very beneficial.
I now have experience doing research, so I think if I were approached with a research assignment in the future, it would be a breeze. Well, as breezy as a research assignment can get.
I really thought you had to be at least in graduate school or getting a PhD to be able to have that actually considered and awarded and recognized.
When not studying, the scholars found time for fun, planning a lavish party and learning to dance the Charleston. Now students are taking time for reflection.
Scholars was really the foundation upon which everything was built upon.
I've always had doubts in the past, thinking, coming from my background, thinking, will I be able to go to college? Will I be able to become a teacher? To me, those are really big goals, and to be able to be part of the Presidential Scholars Program at AC allowed me to realize that these goals could really become a reality to me. It made it seem also real, also present. This is really happening.
I'm really glad. I'm so grateful to be in this program. I don't know if I'm gonna be like in this position if I was not in this program. Like I would not be going to SGA, going to community service, be more involved in school, and just be a better leader, be a better person to do anything.
You learn so much about yourself and other people, and making friendships and learning how to get involved and take charge. And I just grow. I feel like I grew as a person from being a part of Presidential Scholars.
It has been a fun and challenging school year, but for many of the scholars, the most difficult part is still to come. Saying goodbye to AC.
I don't want to leave Amarillo College because I enjoyed it so much.
I'm really sad that I won't be back next year. Like, super, super sad. I love it here so much.
I was never fond of the term bittersweet, but that's exactly how I would describe it at this point.
I think that every single part of AC has prepared me for the next steps.
It ended up being so transformative and amazing.
I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I came to AC. I'm so thankful for the program.
Once you start to realize that you're leaving it like I am, you're just like, how do I do life without scholars? It's just like ingrained into who I am now.
I learned so much here that I wouldn't have anywhere else, and I got to spend time with like the incredible people here.
When I first came here, I was like, it's a community college. I'm here to just get my certificate, get out. But I've found so much more here. I found a family.
This program has showed me like there are people who want to work as hard as I do and who care about their future as much as I do, and who are willing to help me through that process as well. Yeah, I'm very glad that I stayed here. It has changed my life more than I could have ever imagined it would.
I'm gonna miss the school and everybody in it so much, so very much. Just watch out for the tears at graduation. It's so close. I'm scared of walking the stage because that's, the finale. That's when the curtain closes on my chapter at AC.
So congratulations to those who are about to begin a new chapter. And to all the AC Presidential Scholars and their supporters, we say, go forth and do great things.